Hey guys, Teiwaz here, back with another review. Today we're checking out one of the newest and hottest up and coming Battle Royale titles out there, Apex Legends. Brought to us by Respawn Entertainment and of course EA, this game has blown up since its release. With that being said, let's dive right in here and check it out. Apex Legends is a totally free game. If you guys like what you're seeing, head on over to the Xbox Store, PlayStation Network, or Origins on PC and get yourself a copy. With official plans for cross-platform, it doesn't really matter where you get yourself a copy, you'll eventually be able to play with your friends. So Apex offers up 8 different legends, each with their own unique abilities. Everything from tracking abilities to hunt down those slippery targets to dropping bombs when you find them, and even the ability to heal those on your team that don't really get the concept of cover. The variety of legends offers up something for everyone. Each character and weapon has multiple skins you can unlock so you can murder in style. To unlock the skins, you'll have to play the game and level up to receive crafting materials, one of the currencies in-game. Or alternatively, you can drop some of your cold hard cash in order to hit the fast track on the skins you really want. Kings Canyon is the first map from Respawn, with more planned in the future. There are currently 17 named locations, each varying in rarity of loot. The map itself isn't very big, and each of the 17 locations feel like they were created separately and later put together into one map. It doesn't seem to have the fluidity of other games. It almost feels compartmentalized into sections with teams controlling each sector. Though the map isn't very big, it looks amazing. It has sort of a cartoony comic book feel, reminding me a lot of the first Borderlands. The structures and environments all have a very similar feel to that pop-out comic book art style from Borderlands. Not that there's anything wrong with that at all. I thoroughly enjoyed Borderlands, and Apex Legends is no different. With the map being one of the smaller maps in the Battle Royale genre, the matches only last 15 to 20 minutes compared to some of the other Battle Royale games where they can take upwards of 45 minutes to complete. I feel this game is much more suited for players in a hurry. If you only have a little bit of time and want to play something quick, Apex Legends is great for that. An interesting difference between Apex Legends and other Battle Royale titles is that when you're dead, you're not out. On the map, you'll find a green square icon. This is the respawn point. If any of your teammates are killed off, make sure to collect their beacon. With beacon in hand, head on over to the nearest spawn point and call your friend back to the battle. They'll drop in via a supply ship, however, they won't have any equipment. Players that are respawned will either have to start looking all over again or make it back to their death box to collect the items they've had before they died. A few other things to keep your eye out for are the supply ships and supply drops. Supply ships are the big barges that float through the sky, usually containing really good high-tiered loot. You can either land on them at the start of the match when you drop, or by using the rappel lines with the balloons at the top. These work very similar to the launch pads in Fortnite, sending you through the air, giving you a great view from above, but also giving you the elevation you need in order to get on top of those supply ships. Now, supply drops are pretty self-explanatory. There are cargo containers that drop from the sky, and they always contain 3 items. In Apex Legends, there are 2 different types of supply drops. The random ones, which will have a location marked on the map with a tealish colored circle, and the second kind, which is the ultimate ability from the character Lifeline. Lifeline's drop also has 3 items like the regular drop, but has a slightly less chance of receiving the highest tiered gold items. Unlike other Battle Royale titles, like Ring of Elysium for instance, you can only have 2 weapons at a time in Apex Legends. All the same type of weapons are available: assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, snipers, shotguns, and even pistols. Unlike RO though, the ammo types are much different. Instead of using real-world bullet types, they've went a different route. Light, heavy, energy, shotgun, and special ammo types are what you'll need to collect for your weaponry. Each class of weapons uses multiple types of ammo, so make sure to check which gun uses what type of ammo. For example, the R301 carbine is an assault rifle that uses the light ammo type, where the Havoc is also an assault rifle, but it uses the energy ammo type, so be sure to collect whatever ammo you think you'll be needing throughout the match. Of course, being new and just starting out, you won't have a clue which ammo is used where, but after a bit of playing, it's quite an easy thing to pick up on, and before you know it, you'll be ignoring all those other ammo types you don't plan to use. The gameplay mechanics for Apex Legends are very similar to that of other Battle Royale games. You drop in and from a cargo ship, you loot up on different leveled gear, and you try to eliminate the other 57 players on a map. There are a few differences, of course, like the squads only being 3 players, but the main difference between this game and, say, Fortnite are the abilities. Each of the characters has their own unique set of abilities. Bloodhound's passive ability is Tracker. When enemy players move about the map, they'll leave little clues such as footprints, open doors, and other little things that you can see. Bloodhound's tactical ability is Eye of the Allfather, which allows you to see enemies, traps, and other little clues through buildings in front of you for a short period of time. And finally, Bloodhound's ultimate ability allows you to transform into a Mega Hunter, seeing the enemy in a bright red outline, the ability to see the cold tracks, move faster, and spot those clues I mentioned earlier a little bit easier. Bloodhound's abilities make them perfect for stalking and hunting down your enemies. Moving right along to Gibraltar, his passive ability is Gun Shield. Whenever you aim down your sights, your character will automatically deploy a shield from their left arm. This can be disabled at any point in time in the match with the appropriate button. As for Gibraltar's tactical ability, Dome of Protection, it is a dome-shaped shield that protects the occupants from gunfire. Moving right along to Gibraltar's ultimate ability, the Defensive Bombardment. It is a mortar strike which is called in with a smoke grenade. After a few seconds, all hell breaks loose and mortars rain in. In my opinion, Gibraltar is best used as a defensive character. Drop those domes so your squad can heal up and revive each other, and when it gets too heated, you've always got those bombs you can drop. Moving along to the medic of the group, Lifeline's passive ability is Combat Medic, which allows her to revive allies faster, put up a shield wall while you're doing that faster revive, and you use healing items on yourself 25% faster than other characters. Lifeline's tactical ability is the DOC Heal Drone, or the Drone of Compassion Heal Drone, which heals teammates that get within its vicinity. It's pretty self-explanatory. If your health is low and Lifeline drops one of these drones, it'll heal you for a short period of time. We spoke briefly about Lifeline's ultimate ability a little while ago, but her ultimate is a care package that drops in from the sky, and it always contains 3 items of defensive gear. It also has a slightly less chance of receiving the highest tiered gold items, but if you're in a pinch or one of your squaddies just got revived, it's a pretty decent way to get back into the game. Lifeline's role is pretty obvious as the healer and medic of the squad. The fact her passive ability allows you to revive teammates faster and use heal items faster basically cements that fact. Alright, so that robot dude Pathfinder has a pretty interesting passive ability. He has insider knowledge. As Pathfinder, you can scan survey beacons that reveal the next location for where the ring will be moving to. Pathfinder's tactical ability is the Grappling Hook, which allows you to get to those pesky, hard-to-reach areas quickly with the hook that shoots from the character's arm. Pathfinder's ultimate ability is his Zipline Gun, which, like the name says, creates a line from point A to point B that the whole squad can use. Personally, I've enjoyed playing as Pathfinder and found that I best used him when I was pushing in on my enemies and used his abilities very aggressively, especially that Grappling Hook. That thing worked incredibly well to flank and push my enemies. Wraith is a scary witch chick with some equally crazy abilities. Her passive ability is Voices from the Void, which are voices very similar to Wraith's very own voice that tell you of dangers, such as someone aiming at you when you're taking fire if the area is not safe, and other random things that let you know you should be extra vigilant.
Traps. You're being aimed at.
Wraith's tactical ability is Into the Void, which allows you to quickly jump through void space and avoid any incoming damage and becoming almost invisible. Moving along to her ultimate ability, Dimensional Rifts, which lets you drop a portal, move a bit, place another portal, linking the two, allowing you and your team, along with anybody else that might be around, to jump from portal to portal. The portals stay open for 60 seconds, allowing for quick retreats or flanking maneuvers. Personally, Wraith is one of my favorite characters to use because of the versatility of her abilities. The voices that let you know when someone has pinpointed you and Into the Void jump, is a really nice combination to use together. Whenever you hear the voices say someone is onto you, you can easily disappear with the void jump and get out of their crosshairs. The Soldier-esque Bangalore's passive ability is Double Time. While sprinting, if you start to take fire, the Double Time ability will kick in and Bangalore will start running faster. Pretty self-explanatory, but it works well for tactical retreats. Moving along to her tactical ability, Smoke Launcher. Another one that's pretty self-explanatory, but you pull out a grenade launcher and shoot a canister of smoke gas, which explodes on impact, creating a dense wall of smoke, which works pretty well as cover or for escapes. Bangalore's ultimate ability, Rolling Thunder, is very similar to Gibraltar's defensive bombardment. It's an artillery strike that drops bombs on an area. This character, in my opinion, is best used in a support role to cover your allies. Smoke can be used as either cover for revives or perhaps to get your team to actual hard cover when under fire. Caustic and Mirage are both characters that I have not had the chance to use yet, so I apologize for that. All in all, I found Apex Legends to be a really fun experience. The different abilities for each character was a nice change up from games like PUBG and made for great replay value. Each time you start a match, the choosing order is different, so you are, at times, forced to choose different characters from the ones you would normally play as. For me, the system works out really well since I like a variety and getting to learn all the new characters. The only real issue I had with the game at the moment is the damage model. I feel that each bullet could do a little more damage to decrease the time of the firefights. From my personal experience, there's been a lot of times where the firefights have just gone on entirely too long, even with some of the better weapons in game, but again, that's just my personal preference. Alright guys, well, if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. You know, I'm just an asshole with an opinion that likes to talk a lot of shit to anyone who will listen, and the fact that you guys stop by and watch these videos means a lot to me, so thank you. Well guys, with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful in some way, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.